we get such an easy win. Let me come on, look at this. Look at this beautiful numbers, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Let me just read some of this. And this should be me jumping on this and telling you guys that yes, we win, as Iran is an Islamic minority country now. But be somewhat skeptical. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. Always be skeptical. Don't be radical with your skepticism. Okay? But be skeptical. So obviously, Iran's census claims that the 99.5% of the population are Muslim. However, let's look at this. This is our results reveal a dramatic change in Iranians' religiosity, with an increase in secularization and a diversity of faith and beliefs compared with Iran's 99.5% census figure. We found that only 40%, only 40% identified as Muslim. Only 40%. Guys, this is done by a university outside of Iran. Okay? And I understand that there's limitations to these studies, but this study's methodology was far superior than anything else collected by the government. Okay? And by the way, there's a lot of studies done on studies that shows that data collection methods, the ones that this use, like over the phone and internet, a lot of people think that they are not as accurate as door-to-door data collection methods, but there are a lot of studies that show. I mean, if you actually look at the number of the data sample size, the data. Oh yeah, it was 40,000. Look at this. The sample size was 40,000 Iranians. 40,000. So this is a very significant sample size, very huge sample size. Like, this is more significant than most studies I've ever seen. Okay, and sample size is way smaller than this. You end up being very reliable. And if you actually look at the cleaning process, they got rid of a lot of their data for data that was suspicious, data that they thought they couldn't rely on. Like, if you actually go study the data collection method and the methodology that they have, the people that did this survey were very, very careful with it. However, even after all of that, this research itself acknowledges its limitations, and it also acknowledges a margin of error, right? So a lot of people who want to attack the data surveys like this, they don't understand that the survey attacks itself way more efficiently than they attack the survey. Like, you could always see every good survey has a limitation section that tells you how the survey could be wrong. Okay, but again, just because people don't know how to do skepticism properly, they do things in binary, right? When you get a survey, you have to understand that this is by far better than like, oh yeah, I had a friend and he was Iranian and he said he hates Islam, so I guess that means Iranians are leaving Islam. Okay, people come up to conclusions based on like that. Okay, so I'm not saying that this proves anything 100%. I'm just saying it's a far superior method than how most people come up with their conclusions. Okay, obviously surveys could be wrong and you need to be skeptical, but it just makes it, if you want to do Occam's razor, this is something that you could bank on way more than many other methods. Okay, so this is right now the best information that we have. Afshin is saying you also have to take into account many people in Iran would be scared to admit leaving Islam too. Yeah, but that would be, I mean, if you read these people, they have they also acknowledge that. But if you think that has an impact on this data, that means that even less than 40% of Iranians are Muslim. Okay, so 40%. That means Iran is now very likely a Muslim minority country that has been taken hostage by an Islamic authoritarian regime. Can you believe even suggesting that this could be reality? Even if you don't know if this is for, you could trust the survey. The fact that this could potentially be true is mind-boggling to me. That Iran today is very likely a Muslim minority country. But Allah is the best of planners. What happened to your planning, Allah? We're losing them. Guys, there's another number here that I love so much. By the way, guys, so if you actually look at the chart, it says 8.8 atheists. And you also have 5.8 agnostic, which I think like they're agnostic atheists. So I would add these to atheists. And there's 3.3 other. But these are, hold on. These are people that like didn't say, oh, I don't believe. Oh, wow, look at this. No, this is what I was looking for. Look at this, 22% none. Okay. So you have to understand that in this bit, my guess is, you could disagree with me and you can leave your wrong opinions in the live chat. But I think that most of this none is atheist. They just don't use the label atheist, because many people who are atheists are not comfortable with the label atheist. I'm actually surprised that 8.8% of Iranians actually accept the label atheist. Like, I would think, like, okay, even if they are atheists, they probably wouldn't wear the word, like, they wouldn't use the label. It would be like 2%. Like, the atheist people would be like, I don't know, like 10%, and 1% of them would actually even call themselves atheists. But no, 8.8%, like, yeah, I'm straight up atheist. That's, yeah, I'll pick that label, please. Because I bet you this red section, they're based, if you define atheism as a lack of belief in God, that's most of this section, in my opinion. So that I think like Iran is like, could potentially be 30% atheist. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of them believe in God, actually. No, wait, here. No, there we go. We don't even need to guess. Which of the following do you believe in? 78% said, 0.3 said God. Okay, so 22% is atheist. 22% is atheist, and 8%, 9% of that 22% calls themselves atheist, but 22% is atheist. But Allah is the best of planners. We're winning. Look at these women. But Lindsay Lohan, though. We have like a population of, okay, this is like, this Iran is 80 million. Is that right? Hold on. Am I getting this right? Damn, if I'm getting this wrong, that's embarrassing. Eesh. Oof, I got it right. 81 million, 82 million. Okay. A population of 82 million people went from being 99.9% Muslim, 99.5% Muslim, to 40% Muslim within one generation. Hold on. Look at this. Lifetime. Okay. And not this one. Where's the other life? It must be another life. Oh, yeah, there we go. 47% reported losing their religion in their lifetime. This is not a multi-generational switch. 47% of Iranians reported losing their religion in their lifetime. Okay, let me do some calculation, okay? 47%. Wait. 47% of 82 million. 38 million people. Let's round it up. 39 million people in Iran have lost their religion in one generation. But Lindsay Lohan, guys, Lindsay Lohan, where is she? Come on, save us. Lindsay Lohan is converting to Islam, though. Allah is the best of planners. The best of planners. Alhamdulillah. So, does this mean we're winning? No. I don't know I'm guessing. I don't know. But we're having the same trends in Egypt, in Bangladesh, in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if that's true. I'm happy to be corrected. But we probably are winning. We're probably are winning. I can't be sure though. We're winning in Iran, it seems. Okay? Globally, I think we're winning. I have this outcomes. I'm applying. I don't have proof. That's why I don't have a theory. I have a hypothesis, and I'm using Occam's razor to come up with a hypothesis. Okay? Don't be like, Armin, you don't have proof. Yeah, I know. That's why it's not a theory. It's a hypothesis. It's an educated guess. It's an educated guess based on this data and other data, and I have no evidence that proves this. I'm coming with an educated guess and applying Occam's razor as carefully as I can. And my hypothesis, which is likely correct, come at me, is that we be winning. We be winning, alhamdulillah. Maybe I'm wrong. And subscribe, everyone! Every single one of you is watching. Subscribe, do it now! Do it now!